Oopsie. Gonna break my phone some more. Oh man, I might just leave this thing here and go take a nap. Let's see how that looks. Can you see everything pretty good? Yeah. Oh, that made me so full. Oh, hey, what's up, what's up? Yeah, I'm in El Paso. Hey, it's going good, Blister. What's happening, y'all? Y'all got on here quick. I was just on Clapper, and that shit takes forever to get started. So I was like kind of zoning out on Clapper. Good thing I got over here. I never even made it up to 7 people watching on Clapper. I got 5 on here already. Or I mean 7. Where's the super bus? Oh, that was just a trolling ass joke. That was that like bus with the military truck bus power wagon thing. Yeah, I was just joking with that one. But I am getting a tractor. Yeah, I'm super excited about this tractor. It's a Kubota made in Japan. Well, it's actually made in the U.S. They're an old school Japanese company. They started making tractors in the U.S. in like '88 or something. Yeah. They started making some stuff here in like 1970, but then in '88 they started making the whole tractor. Not sure what exactly they were doing before that. So anyways, the one I'm getting is a '93, so it's about 5 years after they started making them in Illinois. So it's probably made right here in Illinois. Yeah, it's a 3-cylinder diesel engine. It's a 0.8 liter. It's even smaller than your Yaris engine. What up, Jackie? What's up, Jackie? How's it going, everybody? So I was just over on Clapper, and that app is like slow as hell, man. No wonder nobody's on there. I don't know what's up with that shit. Yeah, super small. It's 16 horsepower. It's got a lot of torque. It's just made to like, you know, basically idle. Get the work done while idling. What is the weather doing? Dude, it's super windy right now. I came here to try to panhandle. I'm broke as shit right now. And it's too windy. The sign is gonna fly right out of my hands. So I'm in the new ambulance. Hey, if you guys don't know yet, I might be getting a tractor on Saturday, a big one. It's a Kubota. I'm trading most of the Bloodmobile for it, which I never thought I would get rid of the Bloodmobile, but I really like this tractor, and I really need a tractor, and woohoo! Oh, so anyways, the most valuable part on the ambulance is the winch on the front. It's worth like $1,500 in the condition that it needs to be rebuilt, you know, like as is type of deal. It's still worth $1,500 if it's got all the parts. So anyways, the Bloodmobile, I'm keeping the winch, and I'm keeping the title and the VIN tags, because I found a third ambulance with no title. So I might just be using the Bloodmobile's title to put together another one with a roof and doors. Because I really like the Bloodmobile. It looks cool with the chains for doors and stuff, but it's too fucking dusty out here. I just get absolutely smoked driving that thing around out here. Way too dusty. And I broke my phone too, man. I'm kind of It's not all the way broken. I'm using it right now. It just started glitching a little bit, so that's kind of why I just remembered that. Some dude gave me some food. Some I was out there for a little bit. The wind died down a little bit. The sun came out, so I went out there. I made $1 and I got 2 bags of food. I got some stuff to make sandwiches, some really high quality stuff from the Sprouts right over here. That's for sure about the dust. Hell yeah. You've been here, you know. Oh yeah, you were here when we had that like dust hole in the road. They built that area up with a lot of gravel right now because there was a couple like boulders coming out of the road, and they kept like hitting them with the grater blade. So they just put a whole bunch of gravel on that area just now, like a couple days ago. Yeah, a bunch of gravel and a whole bunch of water. Somehow they packed it down pretty good too. I don't know how, but they packed it. Yeah. The road is pretty nice right now. They've been working on it. And we haven't had any real good rain since like pretty much when Julie got here. You were still here. That's like the last time we had any kind of like real rain. Can you believe that shit? That's how long it's been. Julie had just got here, so it was like July or something. Yeah. You know how the water flows across the land because it doesn't sink in too well? We haven't had any rain like that since then. We had a tiny little sprinkle like once after that. Yeah, monsoon season. Yeah, and you know what? It's still a lot of months away. We do get a little bit of rain in the spring sometimes, like around this time of year. But mostly we just get a bunch of this stupid wind. It's going to be windy a lot for like this next month. It was windy yesterday. It's windy today. I think it's supposed to be windy tomorrow. And then there's 2 days where it's going to be sunny and not windy. But then I think there's like another day of wind after that. So lots of wind. I was about to like just not even look at the screen and just go lay down. And just whatever happens on YouTube here. I was about to just go lay down. And just let you guys just ask questions to the abyss, I guess. Yeah, Julie's yurt is totally good. It still looks brand new. I can't tell. I haven't noticed anything. She just bought a whole bunch of wood, probably pretty much enough to finish the whole house. Hey Rob, what up? Dude, it's windy, man. I went out there for like 10 minutes. I made $1 and I got a bag of food to make some sandwiches and a 6-pack of water bottles. But yeah, so I'm broke. I did go to New Mexico though. Where did I put that? Oh, it's right over here. See, this ain't fucking TikTok. I can show you this shit on here because this ain't stupid ass TikTok. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, this is for Rob right here, but I just ain't got no money to get home. March is when everyone gets kites. Oh man, I forgot all about kites. I haven't seen a kite in... I've never seen one in Texas. I don't know if Mexicans fly kites. But I've never seen one here. Back when I was a kid, they used to fly a lot of kites near the lakefront. It was like, there was like this one spot people would go and fly their kites all together, you know, like doing like flips and shit with them. They had like stunt kites and stuff. Good and gather water. Pretty good. Big bag. Yep. It's like so cheap. You remember how cheap it was? It's like getting even cheaper now. This place I go to, I think, yeah, Field of Dreams, you know about it. It was, so they still have the same prices where like the cheap stuff's 100 an ounce and the good shit's 150 an ounce. But it's on sale like all the time. Like right now, it's on sale for 50 an ounce for the cheap stuff and 100 for the good stuff. This one I got the good shit for 100 because Rob gave me 100. So I figure he would probably just want some better shit. I don't really know, but I thought I'd get him some good shit. But that's what he was expecting, to pay 100 an ounce. So hell yeah. So I don't know if you guys checked out my new video. I got the Dodge, the little flatbed, the blue truck. I got that one running. Still needs some work. I got to put an alternator in it. It was missing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it was missing the radiator, the alternator, like pretty much everything. Like the spark plug wires and the coil and all kinds of shit. You feel bad for me? I feel bad for you. I don't even know you, but I guarantee your situation is worse than mine. Guaranteed. Absolutely guaranteed. I don't generally like to be prejudiced, but if you want to start a conversation with me that way, then I'll have the same kind of conversation with you. Anyways, you asked me what this is. This is a 1964 Dodge ambulance, worth approximately $20,000, I'm thinking. This was in the Air Force. I actually just seen one that was a little bigger that sold for $35,000 in an auction. And I was like, well, shit. God damn, if that was $35,000, I should get at least 20 for mine. Yeah, dude, I can sit inside of it. It's so much nicer than the Bloodmobile as far as keeping this wind and sand and rain and everything else off of me. That's for sure. Oh, well, I don't know how else I could have taken that. But yeah, bro, this is a really kick-ass ambulance. I got plenty of videos and stuff about it. I have a Dodge collection of Dodge trucks. Actually I have two of these ambulances, exactly identical, both same engine, same 1964, both from the Air Force, except someone cut the roof off the other one before I bought it, and they took off the doors and replaced them with chains and stuff like that. Oh, dude, this is super solid. This engine is called the Slant 6. It's probably like one of the most reliable engines ever made. If you Google it, every website will tell you it's legendary for reliability. 60s and 70s Dodge trucks and 50s, like they were the best trucks ever made. Ever made, maybe ever will be made, I don't even know. Yeah, this is all solid as a tank. Heh, there's an ambulance. That shit ain't got nothing on mine. Dude, that thing will be in a rust hole and this thing will still be on the streets rolling. Yeah, it's a manual. It's 4-wheel drive because it's military. And it has a winch on the front that's like about 28,000 pounds with a 150-foot wire. Except I have to buy a new wire for it because it's the original 61-year-old cable that was on there. It only had about 90 feet of that left. So I just pulled that off yesterday. I got the winch was a little bit seized. I've been working on this thing. I just got it roadworthy about a week and a half ago. And yeah, I did so much shit to this thing already. Dude, this thing sat for a long time. And before that guy drove it a few times, 15 years ago, it sat for a long time before that. So I don't really know. It's just been sitting and sitting. But anyways, I put in a new brake master cylinder, clutch master cylinder. I fixed a couple brake lines. It's got new front wheel cylinders. I re-greased the wheel bearings. I disassembled the lockouts and re-greased them. I have new brake hoses for the front. I just didn't put them on yet. I have all new brakes for this thing. But I just have to put the back stuff on. I still have to re-grease the rear wheel bearings. I've replaced the transmission fluid, the engine oil, the transmission fluid, the transfer case fluid, the rear differential fluid, and the front differential fluid, all with high quality fluids, mostly Valvoline full synthetic. So now I'm just kind of like getting down to the little stuff. Like I'm working on the winch. That has about a quart of oil in there I got to change. Plus I have to buy a new cable for it. And I want to get a high quality one. It's fucking $400. There's a cheap ass one for like $220. But the winch is rated higher than that cable. So it's not really up to the level of the winch. You know, it's a 1/2 inch by 150 feet, so it's the right size, just not a high enough quality. This fucking winch will pull that thing in half. Yeah, dude, I fixed everything on this, dude. I fixed everything. It's got new spark plugs. It's got a new cap and rotor. The wires are not new, and the coil is not new. But I do have backup parts also. It's got a new belt. Every like basic thing has been replaced, like the belts and filters and all that, whatever. I fixed the horn. I fixed the heater. I fixed the turn signals. Freaking everything, dude. I fixed everything on here. Some mice had destroyed some of the wiring. Bam, dude, I fixed it so freaking nice. I fixed it super good. So I actually took some of the wiring harness out of the other ambulance and used parts of that to splice into this one. Yeah, this was a 103-mile drive to get here. And I drove about 55 miles an hour the whole way because the gearing on this thing is real low. I just got my 67 Dodge D300 flatbed running, which I'm super excited about. It's got a big block. The other ambulance, not this one, I'm trading it for a tractor, but I'm keeping the winch. And I'm going to put it on that D300. So that thing has got like a white bumper. It's a light blue truck with a white bumper and like white accents. I'm going to paint the brush guard white, and the front bumper parts and winch and stuff is all going to be white. It's going to be looking sweet. Hell yeah. Yeah, you guys can check out my videos, man. I got videos. My video yesterday was about getting the truck running. I think, no, actually that was the day before. I didn't make a video yesterday. And actually I broke my phone right now. It's broken, so I'm having some trouble. Like, I don't know if this... So from here up, my screen doesn't work. I don't know. I don't know if that applies much. That should be about the same amount on your phone that you're looking at right now. So yeah, from this line up, my I can't touch it anymore. It doesn't work. There's a line going across the screen. So like, dude, some like stuff like Facebook and some of the other apps, I can't like touch my notification button at the top of the screen. And some of the apps you can rotate sideways, but not Facebook. It's stuck in the vertical position. Or is that horizontal? Yeah, that's vertical. Yeah, vertical. And so I actually had to like use the Google Chrome browser and log in on like the actual web browser to Facebook, which can rotate, so I can push the notification button. So I've been pushing stuff at the top of my screen by rotating it to get it horizontal so I can push it near the bottom of the screen. But dude, this phone is a freaking like $600 phone. Rob paid $1,000 for it, but it's getting a little older, so they're like $600 now. But anyways, I can fix the phone. I can put a new screen on it, but it's like $80. So I'm gonna have to get an extra $80 somehow and order that, and then I'm gonna have to wait for it because I have to get it on eBay. I could fix electronics pretty well too. I just build stuff. Like, I'm really good at building pretty much anything. I never built buildings before, but I have been learning a lot about construction and doing a little bit of it. I did my own personal research about insulation and stuff like that. What do the R values mean? You know how insulation is rated by its R value? Stuff like that. I did materials research, but not a whole shitload of hands-on experience in carpentry. Metal has always been my thing. Metal and electronics is kind of metal. It's more metal than it is carpentry. But ever since I've been out here and I got my own land, I got way more into building actual buildings. And doing, I mean, in the city, you don't really build stuff. You just remodel because everything's already there, you know. Out here, not only do I got to build the shit, but I got to bring the materials, most likely from El Paso here, like nearly about 80 miles away is probably the closest Home Depot to my land. Well, maybe 70 something, maybe. Definitely over 70, for sure. I know the closest Walmart to my land, it's been a while since I Googled it, but I think it was about 76 miles. Speed limit's 80 though, so you can fly. Well, if you can go that fast, you can. My truck does not go 80. Nope, not even downhill. Pedal to the metal downhill. I could probably get this sucker up to 70, but it's going to be scary as shit. It's mostly just scary because the RPMs are like so high. It's like, wah! You know, like it's going to blow up. That and it's got the roller coaster feel to it. You know, like roller coasters, yeah, they're safe, but they kind of, you know, they don't really feel safe. I found this one. I left Christmas Day. I left to go buy this in Kansas, the city of the state of Kansas. I don't know what I'm saying sometimes. Yeah, so I went up to Kansas on Christmas Day. I went to go see. Wait, I can't remember if I bought it. Yeah, I think I did buy it that night. I don't remember. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did buy it that night. We went to go, I don't remember if I bought it that night or not, but we went to go look at it. And, yeah, I think I did buy it that night. Yep. The original plan was drive up there, go to the hotel, sleep, and go get the truck in the morning. We went up there, went to the hotel. I was talking to the dude on the phone, and he was like, I'm just right around the corner. Are you sure you guys don't want to come over? It was already like 10 p.m., so we were pretty tired. Drove all freaking day. But we were like, hell yeah, let's go. So we went over there to go check out the truck. We got over there at like 10:30 p.m. We're looking at this thing with a flashlight. And can't remember if I got the title that night or in the morning, though. I think I did get it that night, but I don't really remember. But yeah, so anyways, I either got this on Christmas Day or the day after Christmas, which is 2 months ago already. And then, what day was that? Wait, what month is it right now? It's freaking February. Okay, so can't remember which day. I looked it up earlier, but I got another truck about a month ago. How did I hear about it? Oh, that's actually a pretty cool story. So Facebook has groups. I don't know if you are familiar with Facebook, but I joined some groups for old Dodge trucks, and I was posting pictures of the work I was doing on my other ambulance. And this guy was in the group, and he liked the work I was doing, and he said, hey, I have one. I've been thinking about selling it. And at first I was like, well, shit, I ain't got no money. You know, like, not that kind of money. But I was just like, oh, okay, well, I figure I might as well ask. I was like, how much you want for it? And he's like, well, I'll give it to you for what I paid for it. And I'm like, okay, well, how much is that? And he's like, $800. I was like, holy shit, I'm coming to get that. I don't care if it's 12 and a half hours away. I'm figuring some way to go get that sucker. And I did. Um, so yeah, I got it for $800, which is like a super duper freaking good deal on it. Super deal. Now that I've put this work into it, and it's like basically like, I mean, it's getting pretty close to being like nearly rebuilt, I guess you could say. Well, not really, but I did a lot of shit to it. But anyways, in this condition, probably worth pretty. I think it's probably worth 20,000. Like if I were to put it on eBay or some shit, uh, or even if I just threw it up on Marketplace, I'm sure somebody would buy this shit. Hell yeah. Might take a little while to sell, but not very long. Dude, I have people asking to buy it all the time. But they, you know, it kind of pisses me off. They see, they just figure because it's old that it should be cheap, right? Hell no. This shit is the fucking shit right here. You think this shit's gonna be like, I mean, yeah, I paid $800, but I would not even sell it for, I wouldn't even sell it for 20,000. There was a guy asking how much I would sell it for earlier, and I was like, well, I'm not selling it, but if I did, probably be 20 grand, or I would just keep it if I wanted to sell it. But fuck that. To me, man, this thing is fucking the coolest truck in the world. Like I don't think I could sell it and buy another truck I would be happier with. I got some big plans for it too. I'm getting 4 250-watt solar panels on the roof, so I'm gonna have 1,000 watts of solar. I'm going to replace one of these ceiling fans with a heater air conditioning combo that's 800 watts. I'm going to mount a TV on that wall over there. I'm going to have my bed on this side. I'm going to get some shallow depth cabinets so they don't stick out super crazy. And those are going to be on the sides of the TV, and then maybe some above the bed. But maybe not on the side where my head is, because I think I've been in that situation before where I just wake up straight into the cabinets. I'm like, oh, I'm awake. Bang! Oh! So, oh, that's right. I used to do that in my my motorhome where I would sleep in the, you know, like the cab above the driver's area. A couple times I'll just wake up and just lean forward into the ceiling. So, so I'm not sure. I'll put some cabinets below the bed for sure. I'm going to get a fridge in here. It's going to be decked out, dude. It's going to be so decked out. It's going to have full electric heat and air conditioning. So some people don't understand why I live this way, but I don't understand who the fuck would pay for an apartment and then pay for electric and then pay for a car payment and like, no, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Why not just take your car payment money and build stuff, you know, like do stuff for yourself instead of making $10 an hour to try and pay everybody else to do everything. The only problem with that is that you're paying those people more than $10 an hour to do all your shit. So ultimately, you're losing time by not being willing to do some stuff yourself. And that's why I have such a big shortcut, because I'm doing all this mechanic work myself. I don't have to pay someone else $100 an hour, some stupid, retarded fucking price I can't even imagine. You know, I could never do that. Like, I couldn't even imagine paying. I could not. I don't know. I just do this myself. You know, it's just how I do it. I understand some people can't do it, like, but most people just don't even try. You know, they don't even try. And you know what? The craziest part is some of those people that won't try, they'll sit there and put a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle together and have some kind of pride in that. Dude, there's probably less pieces in this fucking whole truck than a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. This is a puzzle. Except when you're done with it, you have something you can have instead of a fucking flat piece of cardboard that's cut apart. You know? I mean, to each his own. Whatever. If you want to put a puzzle together, do it. But I'm not going to do it unless it's made of metal and it's a truck. Yeah, thanks, John. The readers. You got some readers in here. Is anybody new in this live right now? I'm just curious. Or is this all my old school homies right now? Well, if someone's new watching, I have land here in Texas. I'm letting people live on my land for free because I'm building my own town out here. So if you want a free place to live, come on over. If you got questions, follow me on Clapper because YouTube doesn't have messaging. Well, I think it's about that time. You followed me from TikTok. All right. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you. Thank you. What is for dinner? I was eating some I was making some sandwiches. I don't know where the hell the meat went. There it is. God, that was like so flat. Prime fresh honey ham. I ate a half a pound already? Wow. Because I already ate the other bag. With bread and cheese and everything. And this is like really, really good too. For a moment there I was like, why does it taste like honey? And then I was like, oh duh, it's honey ham. It's just like, usually, like the honey was like so strong flavored, it like threw me off for a minute. Made me forget what I was even eating. And then I was like, oh, this is the bomb. And I got this good ass bread too. Wherever the hell this shit's made, I don't even know. Apparently it was frozen and thawed. Okay. Yeah, it's Target brand. Yeah, this is Target bread. Yeah, I really hate TikTok, guys. And I'm going to do everything I can for as long as I can to get all my followers to just leave TikTok. I can't do shit on there, man. It pisses me off, man. I can't, like... I'm always getting restricted. Recently, they banned me from messaging on TikTok for 60 days. And people... Man, that really complicated stuff, because I was trying to use the platform to invite people to come to my land. It's kind of hard to do when I can't message anybody, and they can't message me. And YouTube is kind of hard to use for the same thing, for the same reason. Because there's no messaging that's like private messaging where you can ask me questions and I can tell you the answer, like, hey, what's the address? Here's the address. Stuff like that. My phone number, whatever. I might even just make, you know what, I might even just, pretty soon I might just do an open invite to where people can just come on by. It doesn't have to be like planned out, you know. But before I do that, I have to get a lot more organized at my land. I'm moving to the back of my land, so I need to clean up all things that could potentially be stolen and move them to the back of my land where the visitor type people are not going to be allowed. I'm not allowing them to just come on over to my house, but you can come over to my land, you can check out the laundromat, check out my general store, buy some shit. You might be able to come to my house, whatever, we'll see. But, I mean, this is my house, so it's not like some grand thing that I'm like hiding or something. But yeah, pretty soon I think I'm going to do that. The one big reason I haven't so far is because of TikTok. They don't allow private information on content. So I can't make a video with my address and just invite people to come because they don't allow it. I can't make a video with my phone number. I can't tell you my phone number on live. On TikTok I'm talking about. I'm not sure about YouTube. I really don't know. But so far, pretty much every app except TikTok is totally cool. Little Chinese TikToks. What is that? I'm seeing something. Oh, I forgot those were in there. Cool. I have an ashtray in this thing, but all I did was I put a bunch of screws in it. I'm going to be putting the gauges back together pretty soon on this thing. I have them out. Let me show you. I have them kind of popped out right now. What the heck does that do? There we go. So yeah, there's a faceplate that goes over this with a piece of glass. But I was doing some work behind there, and actually I still got a little more work to do, so I won't put it back together yet. I'm going to replace some of these little light bulbs. There's a little light bulb right here. There's some inside of these turn signals. They work though. Let me let me show you guys this. Hang on. Boop, 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 boop. See, they blink. The heater works. The horn works, except right now, actually, it's disconnected because I had to take off my hood, and the horn is stuck to the bottom of the hood. So I unplugged it, and it's at home on the hood. Are you guys even watching me still, or did you just like zone out and walk away somewhere? That's okay. I was actually going to get on here and take a nap. You guys are going to watch me sleep. So I got some big plans coming up real soon involving this whole social media shit, and I just need a little more money, you know. That's the goal. That's the freaking magic. That's the magic ticket for everything is money, right? So anyways, I'm gonna get a couple more devices. Like I'm gonna get like maybe 2 tablets that I can live stream from, and I'm gonna start live streaming all day every day from YouTube, Clapper, TikTok, and maybe a few others. And the only thing is, though, is the tablet live streaming TikTok, I'm not going to pay attention to it. I'm just going to set it up, and it'll be able to watch what's going on, but I'm not going to reply to comments. I'm not going to message anybody back on that app, and I'm pretty much going to ignore that app. I'm still going to upload my content because they pay me for uploading videos, so I might as well do that. But it's not the platform that I'm taking applications through anymore to like get people out here. I'm done with trying to work through that app for pretty much anything. Nice. Yeah, that's what I was about to do, and then I forgot. Dude, I'm cold, and it's not even cold outside. It's just so windy. And it's cloudy. Well, actually, it's not even cloudy. Let me show you the sky right now. This is something like you don't see pretty much anywhere else in the country. So, you guys probably think this is really cool. So, it's not cloudy at all. But it's just so fucking windy and dusty right now. That's the sun over there. Behind all that haze. And then let me show you this mountain back there. Let me zoom out a little bit. And it's pretty close. It's not very far. But yeah, look at the sun. I can look straight at the sun comfortably right now. And that's why it's cold, because goddamn, I gotta get back in here. Woo! Holy shit! Oh, Damn, what was I thinking? I said I was cold and I went outside. Oh, shit. Woo, I took one for the team on that. God damn. Holy shit. Ugh. Woo. Oh. Crap. You can probably hear a bunch of that wind. Alright, see ya, Blister. Yeah, I can't wait to go live all day, every day. That's going to be really fun. I actually do enjoy, like, telling people what's going on and what I'm doing and talking about my projects and stuff. The only thing is it takes a lot of time to make videos, and it takes a lot of battery power to go live all day, every day. So the easiest way to do that is, like, when one device dies, I put that on the charger, grab another one, and push the live button again, and just put it right back on. So I'm going to be rotating out these devices as they charge. Woo! Damn, I was cold as hell right there just now. I got a lot of videos to make right now. I just haven't found the time yet. I made that one video about the bicycles. I actually put that Diamondback bicycle together, and I did a bunch of shit to it. It's fucking kick-ass now. I switched it from a 24 speed to a 10 speed, but it's not like an old 10 speed where it's like 5 gears in the back and 2 in the front. Mine has 1 in the front and 10 in the back. I switched to a high range cassette. So let me show you this thing. This thing's dusty too. Look how huge this cassette is. So I got a much larger range, and this has 10 gears on it. I bought a new hub. I like the bolt-on wheels so people can't steal them. I'm going to buy a rim and some spokes, and I'm going to lace this up pretty soon. Have a really badass back wheel. But yeah, this is a 10-speed, large range cassette. This is a 46 tooth, the big one, and the smallest one is 11. I had to get the new shifter up on the handlebar. I used to have 2. Now I just have the 1 because I simplified it. And I had to get a new derailleur that works for a really big ass cassette. Because the old cassette was like real small. The largest sprocket was 28 teeth. That one's 46. Huge. Look at this. Damn, this thing's huge. This could be my wheel. So huge. I could just ride right on there. That would be a hilarious video, actually. I should just throw a chain on this and ride on it. No freaking rim, no spokes, just driving straight on the chain itself, because it would be, I could shift up here and just be driving on that piece. I wouldn't do that though, unless I had some extra money, because this sucker was like $50 or something. The cassette was like 70, or no, the cassette was like 50 and the hub was like 23 or something. The tire's 40. The rim itself is 60. I still gotta buy it. It's fucking badass. It's blue. Damn, this thing kicks ass. Message retracted. Weird. Okay. Building brick gallery. What does that mean? Dude, I always thought these were like low quality or something, because some of them are like look like they're short, like they're worn off and shit. It's actually a design that cleans the chain. It's a self-cleaning sprocket. And you can tell because, watch this, it's a pattern. So like here's a little short one. This one's kind of pointing that way. These two are pretty freaking equal. This one points that way, and then there's the short one again. So from there to there is a pattern. Yep, and then it... What in the hell? Well, I thought that was a pattern from there to there. These almost seem fucking random. These are all the same right here. I don't know how. It's not a pattern, apparently. It's a little bit of a pattern. How many people are left? I got me, Julie, and Rob. That's it. Just us three for the last few months. Everybody else bought their own land or left because they made a big mess and didn't want to clean up. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Austin made a big ass mess. He's not allowed back. That other lady with the kids, I don't even remember her name. She made a big ass mess and didn't want to clean up, so she left. And then Karen didn't make that much of a mess, but she was annoying the shit out of everybody. So I don't know. I'm glad she left. I don't know why she did, but whatever. Yeah, 3. Yep, there's 3 right now. I don't know how many of the people you remember. There's been quite a few. Paul, he has his own land. Michelle's got her own land. Memphis bought his own land. Land is really cheap out here, so a lot of people that have moved to my land, they ended up just getting their own land. So it was kind of just a temporary thing for them to get their own shit in order, you know? Oh, yeah. Hey, I meant to ask, by the way, guys, if you can help me out with anything. I'm really freaking broke right now. I was supposed to be panhandling, but it's too damn windy. Anyways, my Cash App is Rebuilding Atlantis, if you guys can help me out. Yeah, I'm gonna really, like, you guys have no idea how busy I've been. It's crazy. This is why I don't make videos. It's because I've honestly been working all the way until dark, and a lot of days by then I'm so tired I just go to sleep like 7 o'clock. You know, I have a bad habit of getting up really early. Sometimes like 2 hours before the sun. So then I just play on my phone for a couple hours. Then the sun comes up and I get to work right away, man. By then I've already thought about a lot of shit I want to work on. By the time the sun finally catches up to me. The sun has got to catch up to me. That's how ahead I am. Woo! But it's cold though right now. I might have to wait for the sun to catch up because I'm cold. Yeah, guys, so hey, if you can, please share this live. I haven't really gone live a whole lot on YouTube, so I don't really know how it works. Oh, there's a little share button right there in the corner. I'm pretty sure that's the share button. But yeah, this is not like TikTok, so sharing doesn't matter that much. It's actually a better idea to share my videos through like Facebook and stuff, if you guys can do that. Share the videos of me. I call them the invite videos, where I invite people to come live on my land. Those are the most important ones. I haven't figured out a way to pin videos on YouTube, so they're not at the top of the list. You kind of just have to... most of them are titled something like invite, something invite. One of them might be just called invitation. I don't know. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? I'm gonna blaze up. I'm fucking cold. I need to warm up inside. From the inside out. Damn, dude. This is so annoying. I really want to go home. Mostly because they got nothing over there to smoke. We kind of all ran out at the same time, so I came up here. Where are you living at? Building brick? Is this a commune? Absolutely. A commune is just a community. That's all it is. But a communist, it is not. A communist, a commune and a communist sounds like they're related, and they almost are. The difference is that you probably already know, a communist will take your money to pay for other people's shit. I'm only going to ask you for your money so I can pay for your other people's shit. But it's totally up to you. Or my own shit, either way. Sometimes I need money to pay for my own shit. Usually I can pay for all my own stuff. And a lot of times I use some of my own money to help other people as well. Like, for example, my land is for everybody. So that's one of the things. And when I need more land, I'm going to go buy some more. Which by then will probably be from the donation money. Because if I got that many people living on my land where I got to buy more land, I think we could all chip in and easily get another 20 acres. Since I've lived out here for 5 years, I've seen 20 acres for as low as $5,000. Probably about once a year. So about 5 times I've seen that. But a more common price is $10,000 for 20 acres. Some people even pay $20,000 for 20 acres. Like me, my original 20 acres. That's because I didn't know the real prices out here. Like the real prices. There's like basically a lot of people that try to come out here and buy and sell land. So it's kind of inflated for that reason a little bit. And also there's a lot of people who don't know the real value of the land out here. So they hear 10,000 for 20 acres and they just do it instantly. Because it's like, wow, I can't believe that's so cheap, you know. So they do it, and then they found out they could have potentially paid even less, like even half, which is crazy. If I ever have the $5,000 and see 20 acres for sale near me for 5 G's, I'm buying that shit. Hell yeah, thanks, Emmett. Emmett 64. Is that like Nintendo 64, or is that the year you were born? Hi. So yeah. Land. Woo! Oh, that was a good one. That was good enough for now. Crack a window. It's cold as it is out there. Yo, Jesse Skates, what up, bro? I'm over here blazing. I'm just blazing up over here. What up, bro? God damn. Hey, that's cool. You got the same name over here on YouTube. That's like me, man. I got Rebuilding Atlantis on all the platforms. Even my email, my freaking Cash App is Rebuilding Atlantis, like everything. I see you spelled it different over here, though. Oh, no, it's spelled correctly. It kind of looked like Jessis Cates. Jessis Cates. I was reading it weird for a second. It looked like too many S's. Yeah, I'm over here in El Paso right now. I came up here to try to make a few bucks, but it's too windy. Man, it's like 70 degrees, but I'm cold as shit right now. This wind is freezing me to the bone. And the fucking sun is like behind a haze so thick, it's like I could just look right at the sun. I was showing it a minute ago. You guys want to see the sun right now? Look at how let me show you this again. Let me show you how dusty it is outside right now. Let's look at the sun. Oh, it's a little mixed with clouds at this. Now it is. I can see some clouds over there now. But most of it was just dust before. You could look right at the sun like pretty much most of the day. And then check out this mountain over here. That mountain's actually like pretty close. But it's just clouded, man. You can't even barely see it like down there. Hey, let me show you guys my ambulance real quick. I gotta get some pieces to hold this in before I freaking lose it. I don't know why it's so big. There we go. Here's my 64 Dodge ambulance that I live in. Got one broken into. I gotta get a cover for this tail light here. Damn, I gotta jump back in. I took the winch cable off. I'm gonna get a new cable for it. It's kind of expensive because that winch is like really freaking nice. That's about a 28,000 pound winch, and it holds 150 feet of cable, half-inch cable. Can you believe that shit? I guess that's why that winch is worth $1,500, and I have 2 of them. I want to get more of them. You could just link all the vehicles together. They would never get stuck. All right, what else we got here? Do I pay for insurance on these vehicles of mine? Actually, dude, you know what? Insurance is fucking cheap on these. And also, parts are super cheap. Because this is American, and for like decades, they made all the same parts. Shit was much less proprietary, and like, they didn't rotate models and shit so frequently. So there's loads of parts for this thing all over this country for super cheap ass prices. Like a new belt, you know, the belt for the alternator, $8.99. The air filter, $13.99. Dude, like actually affordable prices. Not these really sophisticated belts that wrap around all this shit that you really don't need. And the belt costs like $65. Hell no. Because it's made in like England or some shit. You know, I got a Range Rover. That's an English vehicle. I'll never buy another one of those ever. I forgot I even have that one. It's kind of Sierra's, but I don't know if she's coming back. I might just have to get another title and do something with it. I'm thinking about trying to put a Dodge motor in it, because that. So the Range Rover, it needs a new key. When I turn the key, it says engine disabled, use remote. It's got this high-tech security system bullshit, and it's disabled because it needs a $400 key that potentially may not even be manufactured anymore and cannot be gotten. If you can even believe that shit. Land Rover, they only like service vehicles for 10 years and make parts for 10 years. So after that, there may be no more parts, and they're not going to work on your shit anymore, which is crazy. 10 years? My truck is 61 years old. My perspective of time is a lot bigger than 10 years. That's crazy. People are crazy. I'm crazy. That's okay. But there's good and bad crazy. Why don't I share my story with Jack Talcotts tomorrow? I don't know who that is, and I don't know where to find him. He would love to hear my story. Every day, 5 p.m. Eastern. It's a great place. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna be... Everything has to go in a real specific order, and I know what it is, and people don't know what it is, and then I have all these people on TikTok, especially. They always want to tell me what I should be doing or how I should be doing it, or they always think everybody thinks they have like this idea that's much better than mine. But anyways, um, I'm kind of like getting off subject. It's just how my brain works, but this is related to where I'm going. So anyways, I'm going to be going all over the country pretty soon, traveling, doing a lot more traveling, and I'll be willing to meet like more people and do more interviews as soon as this van is ready, because this is what I'm going to be living in to do all that kind of stuff. And this freaking van is like about to help me do a lot of shit. I'm starting this bicycle shop out on my land. So this month I'm trying to get. I was gonna try to buy a bicycle like every day this week, like every day this month, or not every day, but like 30 bikes this month. So like one for every day. You know what I'm saying? So like some days I could buy like 2 or 3 bikes. But anyways, so a lot of the bicycles I'm buying, they're like $40 or $60 or $80. They're super cheap, and they're nice bikes, and I just gotta collect a bunch of them so I can get my store going. I do actually, look right here. I got some. Damn, I got some inner tubes for bikes, and all my bikes at my bike shop are all gonna be mountain bikes, so they're all gonna use the same tube. So pretty much everybody, like I'm trying to make shit simple out at Atlantis, and one way to simplify shit is to, just keep it more uniform. Yeah. Hell yeah, the bike shop, dude. A life coach. Hell yeah, dude, I'm doing a bike shop. I was just spinning this cassette. I don't know if that was right before you started watching. I have an old Diamondback mountain bike. It's aluminum. I turned it into a 1x10 speed, except I didn't put this on yet. Right now I still have my 8-speed cassette on there. Yeah, I got a couple fruit trees. I have pomegranates do super good. I got a big ass pomegranate tree. And then figs. Damn, I can't even remember what I have. Figs, 2 apple trees, mulberry tree, a peach tree. I think I still have Sierra's maple tree. That might still be alive. It's hard to tell in the winter because they just look like sticks. You know, you don't really know what's gonna happen. You hope they all come back, but I don't know, man. I'm trying to grow a maple tree in the desert, so if it doesn't survive, I will not be surprised. Oh, my maple tree. It's dead. Cry. You know. And actually this winter I'm doing a kind of a bad job of watering them. You're actually supposed to water your fruit trees in the winter. I haven't done that very much. So hopefully it rains soon, or I find some time to do that. I've been so in on the trucks. I just been working on this freaking thing and working on shit. Working on the bikes, working on the trucks. I actually have another motorcycle. I have never made a video about it yet or anything. I actually bought it from the guy in Kansas that I got this ambulance from the same day. I ended up buying a motorcycle from him as well. And I'm going to make a video about that. That's another thing I got to make a video about. So pretty soon you'll see that. Prickly pear. We have those. Those are everywhere. If you water them, they grow like so freaking fast and really plump looking and well, and they'll produce a lot of the fruits, the little pears. There's some they call them eyeless, but they don't grow the little pokey spines, the little needles. So the little cactus needles are called spines. The little things that poke you. And they have some prickly pear cactus that are spineless. They call them eyeless. I don't know why. Or no, they call them blind. That's what they call them. Blind. Not eyeless. What am I saying? Yeah, the blind prickly pear. It doesn't have the little spines coming out of it. Sometimes they do, but they're like just a few little tiny ones. But if you get just the right cactus, it's totally spineless. There's so many different kinds of prickly pear. I don't know if you guys know that. You know, there's the classic one that grows in the shape like a pad, like a pear-shaped pad. Well, there's a lot of varieties that grow exactly like that one. We got a lot of them out here that are purple. I think they're called sangria. And one really cool one that we don't have here, but I might get some and plant them here and they'll probably grow. It's called Old Mexican prickly pear. And it actually grows in like weird shapes, not just a uniform thing, you know. It grows in like crazy shapes. They look like states or something, you know. They're just like weird ass. Like a lot of them look like Michigan. Like a lot of these old, like a lot of them will look like Michigan, but some of them will look like crazy looking. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, look up Old Mexican prickly pear. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Or maybe it's called Old World Mexican something. I don't know. But if you type in old variety, it'll be there. Man, everybody wants to buy this truck, but they just all assume because it's old that it's like cheap, you know. Fuck that. The condition I found it in, I could see why some people wouldn't want to buy it. Needed a lot of work. If you were the kind of person that pays somebody $100 an hour, you would have been fucked on this thing. Just the labor would have cost you probably like $5,000. I probably put in like 50 hours of work onto this thing. No church. Nah, I don't need a church. Okay. I don't know how to find that. Is it he's on YouTube? Or are you talking about an actual place in El Paso or something? Never heard of this guy. That's his YouTube channel? I'll lock my door. Whoa. There's some fucking weirdos around here. So, I'm going to be doing a bunch of shit pretty soon here, like online. I think I'm gonna delete my Facebook account and just make a totally new one. Because I don't know anybody on my current one. Like, I know, like, maybe 100 people or maybe 200. Probably not 200. Maybe 100. 100 sounds pretty accurate. But I got like 5,000 friends or whatever the fuck, you know. So I think I'm gonna just get rid of it. The main thing is I'm trying to like figure out how to. I think I have to make a new account before I get rid of the old account, so I can like keep all my groups. I can make myself an admin on the new account before I delete the old one, so that way the groups still have me as the admin. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, you can find me on there right now. Actually, it's really hard. This is why I kind of want to delete it. One of the reasons. I'm fucking shadow banned for sure. I'm for sure shadow banned on Facebook, 100%. Dude, I'll have. Every time I'm next to someone and I'm like, find me on Facebook, they put in my name. Nowhere in the whole Facebook can you find me. It's like so hard to find me on Facebook. I think they've done that with a lot of stuff. You know, like, and there's some other shit going on too. They won't let me change my Facebook to a content creator so I can make money, which is bullshit. So I might as well just go ahead and delete that shit. I don't care. I'll start over. Whatever friends I even have on there, they'll find me if they even give a shit. I'll probably end up making a video about it. Facebook is like where you keep all the friends you don't really care about that much. It's like where you store them. Like, yeah, maybe someday I'll call this person or like message them or something. Maybe in like 5 years. Or maybe never. That's how Facebook is for me. I do got some good followers on there though. Like Jackie, she's my like #1 follower probably. I wish it would not be windy. That would be cool. I fucking hate not having money, dude. This sucks. There's like nothing to do right now. I have no money. If I was at home, I could do something. I could work on my shit, but I can only do that so much without money. Before I start needing parts. I got a lot of parts I guess I could install, but you know. Right now, I need an alternator for this truck. Because I figured out the Bloodmobile had the wrong alternator this whole time. And that's one thing I considered, is that I had the wrong alternator or a bad alternator from O'Reilly's. That is one thing I've also considered. There may be a time where I have land in every state. I would totally be down for that. Dude, that would get Atlantis going so well. Because the biggest problem out here is that I'm far as hell from anything except El Paso, basically. But there's probably, the hardest part is finding land that that you can do it on, because it has, land usually has like building codes or zoning or some other bullshit laws that prevent you from actually doing this. And that's why I'm here. Another easy place to do this would be New Mexico or Arizona. Basically, anywhere in the desert would be easy to do this. But all those places are pretty far from any like major cities, I guess. People think Houston and all that shit's close, but it's actually like far as hell from here. East Texas is really far from West Texas, where I live. Most of those eastern Texan states are probably about 8 to 10 hours away driving. And that's if you're going the speed limit, like 80 basically. My truck only goes 55, so it would take me like probably at least 12 hours to make that fucking little drive. Just cruising this thing, you know, just cruising. Like this thing is a cruising beast, man. I don't need to go 80. West Virginia. That is a place I would consider. West Virginia. Maybe Kentucky, Montana. Those, you know what? Those do sound really good. You hate New Mexico? Well, I do when I'm in El Paso, but I haven't been here that much. Also, that's more like during the holiday season, so it's slowed down now. Now it's more like 200 maybe, 250. But also I haven't been here very much. I haven't been here in a couple days. Actually, I don't even remember how long it's been. Yeah, I haven't been here for a couple days. And when I was here, I didn't make a whole lot of money, so I spent that pretty quick. I had to pay the bills, and then I bought a lot of parts for this truck, and I was just buying a lot of parts for stuff. It's all parts money, basically. Right now, the main thing is this thing right here. This alternator. They have it right down the street. It's $85. Oh, and I was going to tell you, right now it's super windy. And the spring is the windy season. So yesterday was super windy. Okay. Louisiana. North of Louisiana. Louisiana. Dude, I have a badass boat. I can get it going. We could go to Louisiana. Throw it in the swamp. I don't even know what the hell's there. What am I saying? Dude, you get some. I totally see why a lot of people are like, this guy's fucking crazy. Like, for one, my hair. But actually, it's like entertaining me. I really like my hair. Like, some people are like, what the fuck? So in the back, I straight up have dreadlocks. It's turned into dreadlocks. I have a real good one. I can't really see them, but there's a real good one right here. This one's working out real good. And then there's like a bunch of little ones. There's a bunch over here. Oh, here's a good one. I'll be able to see them when they get longer. Let's see. I don't know if you guys could see it before. Yeah, let's. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably my best one right there, I'm guessing. I might actually shave my hair off soon, though, because it's going to be hot. Hot, 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 hot. Oh, the southern part's got the swamps. Oh, okay, flat area. Dude, I want to go to the swamps. That would be cool. I'll take this ambulance over there. I'll go through some mud. I got 4-wheel drive and a winch. I'll take my whole motorhome through it. This is my motorhome, basically. I wanted a very capable motorhome, and it's exactly what I ended up with. So I'm gonna just talk about some random shit for a moment. Dude, I watched a lot of Star Trek Voyager when I was a kid. That shit was the bomb. And a bunch of other Star Trek and all kinds of shit like that. And then just because of my life, I like to stay mobile at this point. Even though I own land, I might want to move, you know, I might just leave. I'm basically moving all the time. Like, I'm here right now, so right now I live here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't live there right now because I'm here alive. Anyways, dude, to me, this is like my fucking starship right here, bro. This is my fucking head, like my headquarters, my what do they call that? Your I can't even remember what they call it now. The like living quarters, that's what it's called. This is my living quarters, like this is my whole ship right. This is my whole starship right at the moment. And it doesn't exactly fly, but it'll get better gas mileage pretty soon. This is until I get the real spaceships. I didn't realize this winch cable was so long, dude. I pulled it out. It just kept going and going. It ended up being like, I didn't do a super good job of measuring, but it was like between 90 to 100 feet. So I look online, it holds 150 feet of half-inch cable. And the way these winches are rated, they're rated different than modern winches. So it's a 10,000 pound winch, but that's direct, that's lift, not pull. So modern winches are rated to pull something across the land, which is like way easier than actually lifting 10,000 pounds. So it's generally about times 3. I figured this one's about a 28,000 pound winch on here, compared to the modern pull measurement. But this could actually lift 10,000 pounds, and this truck only weighs like maybe 5,000. Too sick to even panhandle. Oh shit. Well, I'm letting people live on my land for free, so 1K is pretty good when you don't have anything else to pay for. Pretty much just like a cell phone or, you know, whatever you want to have. Have they chased me off anywhere? No. Nah, dude. You know what? People don't mess with me. They know what's up. I actually, it's pretty funny. I got a lot of stories that involve kind of like me being sort of chased out of places. The police tried to chase me out of here, but I told them it's private property. I know the laws very well, and I already know their supervisor. And I told him, like, if you want me to speak with him, he'll tell you, you can't make me leave here. And I basically explained, I actually have it on video. I never posted it. Whenever the cops try to fuck with me, I start recording right away. Hell no, I ain't dealing with that shit. They said, hey, you gotta go. Or no, they said, hey, you gotta leave. And I was like, what? They're like, you can't be here, you gotta leave. And I was like, I can be here. I have permission to be here. This is private property, and they pulled over and got out of the car and came all like, intimidating police style. And I was like, look, man, this is actually part of the parking lot for these businesses here. I have permission to be here on this private property. This is not the street, actually. And I said, I've dealt with you people. I said you're from the police station on Osborne Drive, like about two miles away by Walmart over there. I said, I know your supervisor, because I had to deal with this shit plenty of times with you guys trying to harass me about different shit. Yeah, they got body cameras now, so it's all good. I'm getting my I started getting a little worked up just thinking about it, and I forgot to blink. God damn. Whew. I was like just staring into the. I was just like. Oh. Yeah. So they can't make panhandling illegal. If you Google it, they've tried and tried. They've tried all kinds of different things to make panhandling illegal, and they failed every time. It always goes to the Supreme Court, and every time it's ruled legal because it's freedom of speech, and they can't kick you out of a public place. So, and they can't kick you out of a private place, so the police can't really kick you out of anywhere unless it's a private place. They tell you to leave, and then they call the cops because you won't leave. Then you can get kicked out. But other than that, the police can't tell you to leave from anywhere. And yeah, so no, it's not illegal. No, it is not. I'll go there and I will panhandle just because you told me that. So this is what they did in El Paso. They made it illegal to, they call it aggressive panhandling. That's what's illegal, aggressive panhandling. And there's like a list of definitions. Number one, when you're asking someone for money, you can't touch them. Number two, if you ask for money and they say no, you can't ask them again. And there's some other things that go along with that. That's all considered aggressive panhandling, and that stuff is illegal. Sorta. I can understand why you shouldn't touch somebody while you're asking for money. That's fucking weird as hell. And also, asking for money more than once is just annoying the shit out of people. I kind of agree with not getting annoyed. What's the fine? What would the fine be? Ask them what is the fine? How much is the fine? Pretend like you actually may want to get the fine and that you are actually like considering it, but you just want to learn more about it first, you know? It's probably the same as El Paso. They probably made aggressive panhandling illegal, but 99% of the police here, they don't know that they don't know that only specific panhandling is illegal. They think all panhandling is illegal, and they come and just try to tell me to leave or try to tell me whatever they want to tell me. And I'm like, that's not the way it works, buddy. First of all, I'm not even panhandling because this is not a question. I'm simply a person sitting in public making a statement. And it is your choice to even read this. I'm not even asking you to read this. So, first of all, I'm not even panhandling. People can't outsmart. The police cannot outsmart me. Because if they could, they wouldn't be police. That's what I'm gonna say. They would be at home chilling with the big bucks and the Dodge trucks. No give motherfucks. Yo, I could be a rapper. If all you have is a couple of dollars. Woo woo! Raise the dollar roof. Yeah, dude. Truth or cop official. Dun dun dun. Sad state of affairs. It's because you guys fucking suck. That's why. You do a terrible fucking job. You don't know any of the laws. I'm assuming you're a cop, truther cop. But yeah, I just now read your name. This whole time I never even read your name. I actually like can't see far that well, but it's weird because I can see like close up. I can see like really tiny stuff. Like a lot of times I see fibers on things that like, especially on marijuana. Like if so, I could tell if it was grown in a dirty house because there's gonna be like fibers from clothing on it. It's like magnification eyeballs, you know. But I do not eat a lot of fibers because I notice them. And I think other people just probably eat them. Like actual, like I'm talking like not fiber, I'm talking about fibers that are synthetic materials. How I just can't read that well. I have to get this close to see my phone, which is like maybe like from here it starts to get a little blurry. This is probably 2 feet. This would be like, well, it would be more like that. Yeah, I'm usually like the close up kid, you know, looking at it like real close up, you know. Where, crap, I forgot what I was talking about. Where what? Dude, it is shaking my van like crazy right now. The wind picked up a little bit again. I don't even have money for food, but this guy just brought me 2 bags of groceries. So I got bread, meat, cheese, and a 6-pack of bottles of water. And this party-sized bag of Doritos that I'm slowly munching on because I don't really like Doritos that much. But they're okay sometimes. Cool Ranch ones are better. If these were Cool Ranch, that would have been better. Mm-hmm. I'm in El Paso right now. Hey, I just remembered there's a lady here that invited me over. She just lives really kind of far north of El Paso. She's like way on the north side. She's actually on the other side of this mountain. There's a mountain that separates the west side from like the central and east sides. The northeast, they call it. Never heard of them. A life coach? What is even a life coach? I always thought that was basically a scam. Like, what the hell is a life coach? Do better. You can do better. I don't know what you're doing because I have my own life, but I feel like I know your life enough. You can do better. Like, how do you coach someone else's life? That's for them to live, isn't it? I'm not trying to make fun of a life coach. I just really don't understand it. Loop 375. Yeah, I guess I won't. I don't need a life coach. I'm all good. Dude, if there were to be a life coach, it'd be me. I could coach other people's lives. Unless they don't listen to me. And then it's not going to work, which is what I'm assuming, because people always ask my advice, and I tell them, like, this is what you should do. And guess what? They always do the opposite. Like, dude, I don't know what it is, man. It's like my personality. People just want to be like Like, I'm gonna do it anyways. Even though he said it's probably a stupid idea, I'm just gonna do it anyways because he thinks he's right. Well, I know I'm right because I've done this shit before, and now you're gonna find out. But like, yeah, duh. Dude, it happens so much. It's fucking like retarded, man. It's fully retarded. It's almost like I have like I can see the future. Like, for real. This is like examples of stuff. I'll tell somebody like you need to change your transmission fluid because I'll like just through random talking, I know this person doesn't take care of their vehicle. So I'll just mention this random shit to them just because it's what I've noticed, because this is the shit I notice. And I'm like, this motherfucker has never changed his transmission fluid ever. The whole time he's had the car. He bought it used and has never changed it. Never even checked the shit. So that's what I'm going to recommend. 3 days later, boom, transmission blows up because there's no oil or fluid or whatever, And it's like, God damn. Sorry, bro, but I told you. What the fuck? Dude, and I hate that shit. I don't like being right because it's always in a bad way for somebody else. Like, what the fuck? Every time, dude. I swear, dude. And a lot of the times, people will ask me for the advice. It's not like, they'll be like, oh, what do you think I should do? And I tell them, and it just doesn't even matter. It's like, they just do some totally different shit anyways. What shall you do for money? What shall you do? Well, you could easily live here for less than $1,000 a month. Or what? Or do you mean like in your current area where you live now? That's kind of up to you. You said you're too... I don't understand how you could be like too ill to panhandle. I don't know. You pretty much just find a place to sit outside where there's other people. A lot of times you don't even need a sign. Just kind of have the look, there's just like a look. If you're just sitting there like there's nothing else you got going on, people will just give you money. They'll be like, this motherfucker ain't got, what the fuck? Or, they'll just know. They'll just give you $10 or $5 or something. You know what? Here's the thing. A lot of times I actually ride motorcycles and I'll go to like the gas station or something, a Circle K, some gas station that's like known for having bums in front of it. And dude, I'll just sit there and eat my food and drink my drink because I want it right now instead of like riding my motorcycle all the way home and then enjoying my stuff. I'm kind of impatient with some things, so like, fuck, I'll just sit there right in front of the place, dude. I'll just be sitting there eating like it's no thing, And somebody will just give me $10. They think I'm just there because I basically don't have a house or whatever. I just have the look. You just have to have the look. I ain't gonna sit outside nowhere right now though, because it's cold. I do not like the cold. I eat too much, man. You know what? Here's the thing. My whole life, a big part of the reason why I've been really poor is because I fucking eat so much food. God damn. Shit is expensive. I'm probably going to eat all of this before I go to sleep. Might even eat all the chips too. I don't know. Maybe not the whole party pack of chips, but I had 2 half-pound packs of meat, and they're going away pretty quick. Let me get some cheeseroni on this one. I need a jack? What kind of jack? I actually have like a bunch of jacks, like to jack up the vehicles. I have a 3-ton jack and a 5-ton jack. Got a bunch of different jacks. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I know another good spot that's like just right over there. Like I could almost see you if you were there right now. And yeah, dude, you could make a lot of money sitting there. And another way to make money easier panhandling is to have a little dog, because people love dogs. People like doggies. Dude, I actually forgot to bring a dog with me today. That's another reason I'm not gonna make shit today. Forgot to bring my dogs, or one dog at least. You have a little dog? Perfect. Yeah, just sit outside with him somewhere and look like you've got nothing else to do in the whole world. I don't know if you can sit on the ground, but that's what I do. I actually like sitting on the ground. I always thought the sitting position was very weird, just sitting like this. It seems so fucking weird. I usually do like the TB or like the Indian sit thing, you know. How'd you find me? Oh, you know who Documenting Atlantis is? That's cool. I don't think that dude's made a video in a while. I don't really care. You don't have to tell me. I don't give a shit. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. That's awesome. That's what happened. Okay, now I remember. Where the hell is Talcott's? I never heard of that. All right, thank you, Emmett. Man, you've been watching this whole time? I've been on here for almost 2 hours. This is the longest live I've done in a long time. Oh, it's a YouTube channel. Okay. That's what I was wondering this whole time. You didn't tell me. You just kept saying his name. I didn't know if you were talking. I thought maybe you were talking about a place in El Paso. Like a bar or something. I had no idea what you were talking about. I have fans there. That's cool. Tap that thumbs up. Woo woo. Every day, 5 Eastern Standard Time. Open panel. Open panel. What does that mean? You want me to go over there so you can get another video? So you can document Atlantis. You know who's really good at documenting Atlantis? Me. I'm just really busy, so I don't have a lot of time for it. The 67 Dodge is doing very well. And did you see the video where I got it running? Posted the day before yesterday. My phone's kind of glitching a little bit. Oh yeah, so yeah, I got it running. I forgot what I was gonna say about it. I'm like spacing out. Hang on. Let me drink some water. I need some water. Yeah, so I got it running, and it's basically like almost ready. I put a radiator in it. I fixed the wiring. I figured out something really awesome today. So that truck has kind of like a weird lug pattern, but the rear axle is a Dana 70. The motorhome that's a Dodge that I have is also a Dodge. It's got a Dana 70 rear axle, but it's a normal 8 lug. So all I got to do is pull it off this motorhome and put it on that truck, and then I'll have to find a front axle. Oh, I remember. Okay. I just remembered what I was forgetting. I may be trading the Bloodmobile, guys. I may be trading away the Bloodmobile. I found a really cool tractor that I want. The guy actually offered it to me, and I was like, you know what? Let me think about it. And I think I'm going to trade the Bloodmobile for a tractor. And check this out. Here's the best part. I'm keeping the winch and the brush guard that mounts to the winch, the whole front part there. And I'm going to put it on the light blue truck. And I'm going to paint all that stuff white. So it's that brush guard is going to be painted white. And it's going to be in front of that. It's going to be badass. The only thing is it runs from the transfer case. So I'm going to have to convert that truck to 4-wheel drive, which is going to be also badass. So right now it's a D300. The D means it's 2-wheel drive. This ambulance is a W200. W means it's 4-wheel drive. So a 200 would be like a 2500 now in today's modern numbers. Or an F-250 if you're still behind like Ford. Yeah, so the D300 would be like a Ram 3500 2-wheel drive right now. But I'm going to convert it into a 4-wheel drive Ram 3500. Oh, you had a D200. Cool. Hell yeah. Passenger side reverse threads. I think it's the driver's side. Wait, let me think. I'm pretty sure it's the driver's side. But I can't totally remember now. Maybe it is the passenger side. Shit, I done forgot now, actually. I don't really know. I'm going to have to go out and check. I never thought about it inside the vehicle before. I'm usually outside of the vehicle when I think about what side it is. Let me think. I was on that side, doing that side first. It is the passenger side. It is. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Totally right. Never mind. Tell me to shut the hell up. They want it. Hold on. I think I might have missed some comments. People want to talk to me, including a potential cameraman. You were going to give them hourly. I know who they are. They want to talk. Okay, truth or doubt it. I actually am. I'm gonna hire some camera people pretty soon, and also, it's actually gonna be like a mixed job because I need to hire some people to clean my yard. Hang on. Yeah, so I actually was gonna do it last week, but I ended up spending the money because paying people costs money, so I got to make sure I have money to pay them. But yeah, I'm gonna hire a bunch of camera people pretty soon, but they're gonna be like combo workers in the very beginning because, in the very beginning, I just need one person to help me clean the yard. I'm gonna hold the camera for a little bit while you clean, and then we'll switch. I can clean up for a while you hold the camera. So that can pretty much be anybody. But I could probably do like $15 an hour for that. Clean my yard in 45 minutes? Wait, hold on. You can start a panel. Would I join? I don't know what a panel is. Is that like a group video live? I don't even know what I'm saying. That's like a group live? You're not a cop. That's exactly what a cop would say. Would I join? Yeah, sure. Might as well. Wait, let me check my battery. 45 minutes? My battery's gonna be surely dead by then. Unless I get back on here later and charge up for a while. Dude, actually, you know what? Another problem is my phone is broken right now. Screen orientation is locked. Rotate device back. My stupid phone can't rotate right now. So from this, like, there's a line in my screen right here. From there up, I can't touch the screen anymore. It doesn't work. Truther Cop on YouTube. Weren't you talking about some other guy? I don't even remember that guy's name. I'm scrolling back trying to figure